Most traders lose money with RSI. They keep buying oversold and selling overbought, and it fails again and again because RSI levels don't tell you when a reversal is real. But there is one RSI pattern that shows the exact moment momentum breaks. It's called the RSI Failure Swing. And if you stay until the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to trade it step by step with clear entry, stop loss, and take profit. So let's get started. What is a failure swing in RSI? Before we talk about rules or strategies, you need to understand one simple idea. The most important word in failure swing is failure. In the market, failure means one side tries to push momentum further but cannot. The loss of strength usually appears before a reversal, not after it. A failure swing in RSI is a sign of momentum failure. It does not mean the market is overbought or oversold, and it does not mean you should buy or sell immediately. Now look at the RSI line on this chart. Forget about numbers like 70 or 30. Just watch how RSI moves. You see that RSI tries to continue in the same direction, but the move becomes weaker. Something changes. Momentum is no longer behaving the same way. That change is what we call a failure swing. It's not a signal. It's not a warning. It tells us the market is losing balance. And when momentum fails, price often prepares for a reversal. That's why professional traders pay close attention to failure swings. Now that you understand what a failure swing is, let's learn the two types, bullish and bearish. Bullish RSI failure swing. A bullish RSI failure swing is a structural pattern inside the RSI that signals weakening selling pressure and a possible trend reversal. In many strong setups, this pattern forms inside or near the oversold zone, which makes the signal more powerful, but the structure itself is what really matters. Here is how it works. First, RSI makes a low, often inside the oversold area. This shows a strong selling momentum. Then RSI moves higher, indicating a temporary recovery. After that, RSI pulls back again. At this point, something important happens. RSI fails to make a lower low. Instead, it forms a higher low, often staying above the oversold level. This failure tells us that sellers are no longer able to push momentum lower. When RSI then breaks above its previous high, the bullish failure swing is confirmed. Momentum has shifted and buyers are starting to take control. Failure swings that appear near the oversold zone are usually stronger and more reliable because the market has already experienced selling exhaustion. Bearish RSI failure swing. A bearish RSI failure swing is a structural pattern inside the RSI that signals weakening buying pressure and a possible trend reversal. In many strong setups, this pattern forms inside or near the overbought zone, which makes this signal more powerful, but again, the structure itself is what really defines the failure swing. Here is how it works. First, RSI makes a high, often inside the overbought area. This shows a strong buying momentum. Then RSI moves lower, showing a temporary pullback. After that, RSI moves up again. Now comes the key moment. RSI fails to make a higher high. Instead, it forms a lower high, often staying below the overbought level. This failure tells us that buyers are losing strength and can no longer push momentum higher. When RSI then breaks below its previous low, the bearish failure swing is confirmed. Momentum has shifted and sellers are starting to take control. Failure swings that appear near the overbought zone are usually stronger and more reliable because the market has already experienced buying exhaustion. Now that you understand both bullish and bearish failure swings, the next step is learning how to trade them correctly using support and resistance, price action, and proper risk management. When failure swing actually works. Here is a hard truth about the failure swing. It does not work everywhere. If you try to trade it in the middle of a strong trend, you will often lose money because no indicator can fight a strong momentum. Failure swing only works in 3 specific places on the chart. First, it works when price is near a clear support or resistance level where the market has reacted before. These are the areas where balance can shift and reversals become possible. Second, it works after a long move when the market starts to look tired and buyers or sellers begin to lose energy. Third, failure swing works best when price slows down and volatility decreases. Smaller candles and weaker moves tell us that momentum is fading. When you see a failure swing forming in these 3 situations, not in the middle of nowhere, that is when it becomes meaningful. Real market examples. Bullish setup. Look at this chart with me. First, notice the strong support level here. The price has bounced from this level a few times before, so it's a good area to watch for a reversal. As the price approaches this support, look at how the candles start to shrink. The previous strong downward movement is slowing down, which tells us that the market is losing momentum. Now check the RSI. First, RSI makes a low inside the oversold area, then moves up and pulls back again. This time, the second low does not go below the first low. This is the failure swing showing that the sellers are losing strength. The signal is not complete yet. Watch carefully. Once RSI breaks its previous high, the bullish failure swing is fully confirmed. This is the point when the trade is valid. Next, look at the price action. Look at this pin bar forming at the support level with a long lower wick. This is our confirmation. Now we are ready to enter long here after the pin bar closes and RSI has broken its previous high. For the stop loss, we place it just below the last swing low, and for the take profit, we set it at the next resistance level, which is the logical point where price may face selling pressure again. As you see, the price moves up and reaches our take profit target perfectly. Bearish setup. Now let's look at a bearish example. Look at this strong resistance level on this chart. Price has reacted here several times before, so it's a likely reversal area. Price moves up to this resistance, but the candles shrink, showing the upward momentum is slowing. Check the RSI. It makes a high, pulls back, then moves up again. The second high does not exceed the first high. This is the bearish failure swing. The signal becomes fully confirmed when RSI breaks its previous low. This is when sellers take control and the trade is valid. Look at the price action for confirmation. This is a bearish engulfing candle at the resistance level. Once the candle closes and RSI breaks the previous low, we enter short. The stop loss goes just above the last swing high. For the take profit, we aim at the next support level. Watch now as the price moves down and hits our take profit target exactly as planned. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. Now you know the RSI failure swing strategy, one of the most reliable strategies for spotting reversal in the market. If this video helped you understand it better, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss the next practical trading lessons. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.